But I just want to mention, because I've been growing this program lately, where I teach people how to manifest financial abundance. And when you consider that stat that most people, if you're earning 3K a month, you're better off than 90% of the world. If you could find a way to earn that income remotely and ideally passively or for yourself, you're putting yourself in essentially the top 3% of the world financially, but you're also giving yourself more freedom than most people have because you don't have to do anything for that money. So let's say if you build up a passive income stream and it's 2 or 3K a month, that's really all you need to live quite a comfortable life, especially if you're traveling around like cheaper countries, Southeast Asia, some parts of Europe, Eastern Europe. You're going to be in a very good position compared to working in an office for a set salary in an expensive country. Just something I wanted to share.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. I mean, sad thing about this whole system is that it's completely made in a way where it's so hard to not do that, to work for yourself. Like even from the beginning of education, you're just completely indoctrinated to work like a factory worker, to listen to what your boss is saying, to comply to the system. And on it, I'm just in the progress of trying to escape this societal matrix.
Yeah, yeah. No, I can send. I'll send you access to my thing after this. Like I say, it has been set up in this way. Whether it's the tax system, the education system, media, and the way they kind of program everybody is people have this idea that making money has to be hard. It has to be hard work that you don't enjoy. You need to work for 40 hours a week for 40 years, and then maybe you can retire after you've paid your taxes on your pension, and then you can retire maybe and travel around a bit, but you still have to pay for it. And like the whole system is completely, it's complete nonsense in my opinion. There are so many alternatives. Like I talk about this a lot on my channel. There's many alternatives, to make an online income from, even just for example, like things like this. We're having a conversation now. This will then become content on various platforms. When people go to those pieces of content, they are essentially eyeballs an audience who is interested in that content. They then will click on our bio links, and if we have things set up right, they have the opportunity to spend money to buy a product, whether it's an affiliate product or one of our own courses, and it's a win-win because they get a product they want that actually helps them, and as well as getting free content and free value in the form of like videos, and we get passive income in terms of for providing that. So it's kind of a win-win. It's a value exchange, which anyone can do. If you have a passion for something and you like talking about it, it's very simple and very very straightforward to get this started. You don't need like a university degree for it or qualification in any way. You can just start sharing and learn as you go. Improve it and that kind of thing.
100%. I mean, even like I said with the uni degree, I feel like that's almost a scam in of itself. Like you have complete access to the whole human's knowledge on your computer, on your phone. Like you have all the answers to the questions you could possibly ask right at your fingertips. Like getting some random ology subjects that probably won't serve you that many needs and actual jobs or what you wanting to pursue in your life. It's almost like the distraction is like the wasting our time with spending all our money trying to get this thing when like I know with my course personally, like I do television and radio production, and there's so much just academic writing about people who have died 100 years ago that actually provides no real practical content to what I'm needing to do, like with filmmaking and things like that. So I feel like the system is just so set up just to completely distract us from what's actually important, so that we're not concentrating, because we all have the potential to be completely self-actualized, but the more distractions in our way, the less likely we're able to achieve that.
100%, 100%, man. Yeah, I completely agree. And just to be clear, I don't think having a job is bad necessarily. I think many people really enjoy their jobs, and it's a very fulfilling thing. All I would say is in the current situation where people are, companies are laying off thousands of employees just to save themselves, and there's all this uncertainty. I think it makes a lot more sense for people to take a skill they already have that they're using at their job and to monetize that skill for themselves, because then not only will you make more money, usually, but you'll have more freedom and you can actually decide how often you want to work and where you want to live compared to being tied down to the office. You know, you can take that skill, be a freelancer, you know, at the most basic level, and do the exact same job for yourself from some beach somewhere. And this is what I love about the you know, the nomadic lifestyle and being working for yourself. That's what I really love about it. And I do actually teach that in my mastermind program, which if you're watching this on my channel, you can find that in the description. But it's something that I think is very important for people, like especially now, you know, especially with inflation and all of the huge changes, like governments printing trillions of dollars, um, essentially making the money you have worth less. Like it's almost like they're taxing you, you know, a huge percentage of your money that you've already earned without you even realizing it. So it's like there's even more incentive for people to want to earn more, to keep more of their money and work for themselves, and have the freedom to actually go to a country where they might pay less tax, or they might have a higher cost of living for a lower amount, you know. So I think things are changing.